20.
I don't know. That was fast. Welcome to another episode of Gush Talk with the guys, presented by Brain Flood on YouTube, live on Facebook and YouTube everywhere. You could catch me, Screech the God, SCREECHDAGOD, on all platforms. You can follow my man's Big Vonntae on Instagram. You can follow this guy over here, King_Quan 2N202 on Instagram. And on Twitter, his name is
Stay Down Quan.
Stay Down Quan. I knew that. Shout out to y'all, man. What's up? How y'all feeling today? You know, make sure y'all comment, subscribe, like. We can see y'all comments, so go ahead, jump in the comments. My fault, Tay. I got you. Make it bigger for you, bro. Make sure y'all jump in the comments. Holler at us, man. What y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? I know we, behind the scenes on the grid, so we was talking already.
Yeah,
Wow, people. But shout to y'all for being out there.
DQ wow, man.
It's always me.
Yeah,
Niggas.
That's what they say about you. You blending in, bro. You see, you.
I knew he was gonna.
Oh man.
Oh, you look real fancy. He think he's sexy.
Got the book bag on like a 2K player.
Yeah. You look like a slasher.
Right, man. I know, right? Put them up in your head, boy.
Maybe she'll take the jump shot.
I will take the jump shot.
Yeah, you still some trash. I heard you can't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't know and Joe know what it is, bro.
We just attacked rapid fire. He knew to respond to. He's like, chop. But nah, today we're talking about
my shoulders, muscles, man.
Yeah, like, bro.
I don't like how I look, bro.
How you look?
Like how I look now, bro. Look at the reflective. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it, squirrel.
Right now you can't even see shit. I'm blending in with the damn jump, but
Yeah, though. Today, man. How you want to start off? You want to start off with your scenario? Go ahead. So, no, you can do it. You can do it.
So we're gonna talk about like if y'all had to tell yourself something back when y'all was 13, like if y'all had to give yourself some advice, like you with the knowledge you had now, if, back when you was 12, 13 years old, what would you tell yourself?
He go first. Go first.
Damn, man.
Jaquan.
DQ.
I'm gonna just say, I would tell my 13-year-old self just follow your spiritual path, because you gotta connect with God. You know what I'm saying? And when I was 13, I would try out different religions. You know what I'm saying? Not really know my path. And I would just keep on going without knowing my higher self. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, I never really, I ain't gonna say cared, but I cared about it, but it ain't never really dawned on me. I was just expressing like different stuff, but I wish I had stuck with one. So, and that is just focusing on like energy.
Yeah, your energy. Yeah, the universal energy.
Yeah.
And you would say to your 13-year-old self, stick to that.
Right. Yeah, I would.
Stick to trying to understand that universal energy. Yeah.
I was doing it at first, I felt good, but then I just like drifted away, and I tried something new. I thought I liked it, but I was still going off of what I was doing last. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, like that battery just went dead. So now I had to recharge that battery, and I feel like I'm good right now. I'm 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like that I'm doing this now. I would definitely tell my 13-year-old self that.
What would you tell your 13-year-old self to?
Me? I was just gonna go.
I mean, if you want.
Go ahead, man.
Oh man, 13-year-old me. I gotta think. How old was I? 13. So nah. What was I doing at 13? Sheesh. What grade you in at 13? Eighth?
I was in
8th grade.
It's an important time.
Yeah, man. You learn so much in middle school, so much in junior high. I feel like 13-year-old self. I tell myself, man, bro, that stress Like for one, don't believe what people tell you. Like, cause when you that age, you start going through them times of thinking that whatever somebody said you is either facts or is, you know what I'm saying? Like you like you start molding who you is at that time. So when people say certain things to you, you start believing it. And it's not that I fell for it a lot, but I think a lot of times I was cautious in how I moved because I didn't want to change the perception.
Right.
And I feel like I was only 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you only 13, you don't really get to even experience life enough for you to feel like, well, let me hold it back so I don't offend somebody, or let me hold it back so I don't be wrong or seem like, you know what I'm saying, something off. So I said to my 13-year-old self, man, don't listen to that. Like, go ahead, have that fun. You know what I'm saying? Have that fun. Pay attention to your surroundings like you did. I think I handled things. Do y'all think at that age I handled things well for the surroundings that y'all was in?
No.
Cause back, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so either. No.
You think y'all think I could have handled things better?
Yeah.
Handled things better. I respect that. I think at my point, I think I handled things the best of my ability at that point in time.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you did all you really can to.
Like, yeah, like I was saying earlier, like I wouldn't have had no regrets to go back and fix because I felt like I tried to do everything to the best of my ability, and that's what I'm saying now, that I wouldn't care so much, I wouldn't pay so much attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I tone it down, like, man, you know what, whatever, and keep doing, you know what I'm saying, my own thing, or enjoy myself how I enjoy myself. But I feel like once like I said, caring what people say or paying attention to what they think of you, that'll stop you from experiencing or going further into them goals that you might have as a kid, that imagination. You don't want to forget that imagination. That's another thing I say to my 13-year-old self. Don't forget that imagination. All them goals that you had, all them memories or whatever, them thoughts that you had, don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that imagination, because that's going to go with you when you get to this age where we at now, and we had that imagination. Oh, I wish I would have did this or made this or did that. Man, keep that alive. You hear me? That's what I would tell. That's what I would tell my 13-year-old self.
I would have probably told my 13-year-old self to, like, just advocate more, like, just, you know, just communicate, just to speak up, like, just, you know, and everything, like, you know, everything, like, just, you know, that's what I don't know. I can't really try not to elaborate. I'm trying to elaborate. Like, you know, just as far as like people trying to take advantage, like, let them know, like, I know you taking advantage, like, I know you trying to work,
right?
You know, like, people trying to, you know, people just trying to take your kindness for weakness. Because I was never one. I wasn't no fool,
right?
You know, like, I always recognize when people, you know, I always kind of recognize people's intentions. I always hope people will recognize that I recognize their intentions and try to kind of change it, you know, and just move forward. But a lot of people, like, they see a sweet opportunity. They feel like a sweet opportunity. They take advantage as long as.
Do you think that carried? Do they think that carried along with you longer?
Yeah,
like, yeah.
But I feel like if I would have got it done, then it would have been a different outcome with a lot of things.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, huh? I agree.
Well, as far as me or just
with you, like, if you would have.
Yeah, you know. Because a lot of things, like, I'm not the type of person I take people, you know, whatever you say you are, I kind of take it for what you are, you know, for what you say. You know, that's what you say you are, then, you know, that's what you are until proven otherwise. But then the problem that I had is that when I was proven that you wasn't who you say you were, right, I kind of stuck along with it.
Hoping that it changed?
Hoping that, and, like, you know, now I know, like I know you stole. Like, you know that I know you stole. You know, and it's like you still sit around instead of saying, yeah, you know, my bad, you know, I shouldn't have did that. You kind of will probably try. This example, not like I stole nothing from you many times. Really think I stole nothing from you at all, but they just keep doing it. You know, they just keep doing it until you just stop mess with them, or until you actually say something. They already took everything they possibly can from you. Now, you know, now they just do it just to test their skill. You know.
Get a lemon and squeeze it, right?
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, but I wish I would have, you know, learned that early on. And I think, like, now with a lot of things, you know, that happen, it could have been easier. You know, that's something I would have told myself.
I remember
Go ahead. You remember what?
No, I don't want to cut you off.
Nah, you good, bro.
Nah, bro.
No, you good, bro. I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. It's not even you, bro. Go ahead.
Time, bro. Damn, bro. My bad, bro.
Nah, you good, bro.
See? Go ahead, bro.
I'm all, bro. You good, bro.
I remember this one time I was
You was I'm listening, bro.
I had a summer job, and this dude is weird, bro. This dude was homeless, but he was just writing these things. I was sweeping. I had a summer job. I was sweeping. I had a summer job watching kids, and after that job, I would go sweep for some extra dollars and shit. And one day I was sweeping this homeless man, but he didn't look homeless though. That's crazy. He didn't look homeless at all. He was just writing down this stuff on his napkin. And he was just talking to me about basketball. He was like, "Hey man, you play basketball?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "What you a driver or you a shooter? You a pass? What you do?"
Yeah.
Like, "Yeah, well, I do a little bit of everything." I said, "Man, I'm out." I do a little bit of everything. And he was just like,
Okay.
"Well, how you feel about He's like, how you feel about religion?" I was like, "Shit, I don't really, they say you gotta believe in God, but you gotta follow your own path." And he was just like, I think he was Buddhist or it was some type of religion. I think he was Buddhist though.
Like,
and he was like, "Yeah, you the prophet. He told me to write this for you." I said, "What?" Like,
how old was you?
I was. It's crazy, bro. I think I was like 14 or 13. And that's when he was just like, he told me to get this to you. And ever since then, I just been like, what?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I knew that I could hear y'all through the headphones.
But it's clear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah. Hold on.
Ever since then, bro. Ever since then, I just been I've been trying to find myself, and then when I finally find myself, I just really feel good. Like, I really feel good right
now. Did that make you feel like some type of way? Like,
I feel like that was his message, and I feel like his message was clear now. It's clear to me now, And I really wish that I would have listened a little earlier, but God give his toughest battles to his type of soldiers. And by doing that, I feel like I did a good deed.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself as much though.
Yeah.
You can't even?
You can't hear I can't hear myself.
I can hear them all.
Yeah.
My fault, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, we ain't even thinking nah, hold on, y'all gotta take it real fast. Go ahead real fast. Go ahead.
You take a picture?
No, talk.
But when he did that though, I really felt like that was his message, bro.
Right.
That was the spiritual side, And now I feel like I'm more of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel better. Like I can feed off of other people's energy more.
Right.
And I can pick up on that and be like, man, this is either good or bad energy. I'm protecting mine. Like, I'm protecting mine at all costs. But don't get it fucked up. Like I'm still like I don't go like that or nothing. I just realize just pick up on your energy. Cause I can never really pinpoint what would be wrong with certain people. I can just be like, all right, bet this how they react. I'm gonna go and go off of their energy.
Right.
But now that I did that, I really feel like this was his message. Like this being in focus with yourself, this meditation, and just connecting with your higher self, bro. I really love it.
The topic is, what would you tell your 13-year-old self? And he was talking about him being a prophet. Somebody blessing him. No, I mean, I feel like that's
truth, bro.
Yeah, somebody blessing him with I guess foresight and telling him, a message that they felt like they had to receive, that they received for him. That was, I ain't never had nothing happen to me like that. But I always say,
I just told like 1,000 people.
Damn, boy.
But it's gonna get out, bro. But I felt this is the first time I ever told somebody.
Yeah.
Bro, like, cause I keep things like that to myself, but I don't really like.
Yeah, 13 ain't long enough.
Yeah, but I would never forget that day. Like you forget a lot of shit, but you would never forget the shit that really, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like that always resonated with me, bro. Like I ain't never forget that. And now that I feel like I got I feel like that was probably his message on to me. It probably wouldn't have been Buddhism, but it's just energy wise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you. I don't know where you at, but I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, let's say she would speak up for herself more. That's the same thing Tay said. Tay said he'd be more vocal, advocate. That's the word he used, advocate for herself more.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with that too. I think early on, I say I probably would speak to myself at 11 and 10 to say speak up for myself, even though that's even younger than you would expect. But I think at that age, I kind of let things get to me more, and it carried on until I was like 13 and realized like, all right, let me kind of fix things. So I think if I could have got to myself earlier than even 13 and been like, man, don't worry about this, or focus on that, or take this to heart, or you know what I'm saying? 2020, like hindsight 2020, I'd be like, hey man, pay attention to, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's happening around you or whatever. But I feel like at 13, I could have been more advanced than other people, but I still, you can hit them, right? I'm about to say, man, them niggas up there, if y'all can hit them, that's because I live with motherfucking trolls, right? So if y'all ever seen the movie BFG, it's the Bigfoot, the motherfucking little ghost dude, and he got these size 38s. And that's what Julius got. Julius got a size 38, and his wife got a size 42. And his son feet just fat as shit for nothing. Say something right.
I'm thinking of something. Right.
Yeah. But I would yeah, that's definitely what I tell myself. She say also to never judge anyone's situation because you could be in their position. I think how y'all feel about that? I gotta talk first.
I feel like I don't know. I always kind of had that mindset, you know, like let me not, you know, judge because you don't know what people going through. You could really be in that position, you know. I just try, you know, just try not to judge. It's something like we always talk about judging all the time. It's just some things, you know, about people. It's just hard just not to have an opinion on them.
Right.
You know, like, but yeah, I just try not to judge and try to, you know, to see the positive light in people. So, you know, just because you come from a certain place or you live in this type of house or this type of neighborhood, that, you know, it shouldn't define who you are. You know, you should, you know, kind of got to take the person for who they show you more than what you kind of see around them.
Yeah.
Even though in a way that do shape the person. It do shape the person and it could be positive or negative. Like some people take it and, you know, make, some people take it and it, you know, make good out of it. Some people end up being that negative thing kind of accept it and just don't want to change it, stuck in their ways. That's why a lot of people don't grow. And them be the ones who could have been like the presidents, the entrepreneurs, you know, the business owners, but they just don't want to step out their shell.
Yeah, my mom always said, everybody got somebody that love them. So think back on what he just said, like, you gotta accept people for what you are. Like you don't ever want to say the wrong things, or even if that comes about, like it is what it is at that point. But you just try to be respectful.
We live in a motherfucking. We live in the Three Pigs house, and the wolf guy blow this motherfucker down. That's what it sounds like up there. Like the wolf about to blow the house down. My fault. Because I was just thinking of it. I just could hear it. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it. Yeah, I agree. Like just judging people. I feel like, man, just I probably was judged more than when I was a kid because you know kids don't care. Kids are joke. Don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and at that time I probably was an easy target. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wasn't like Mugabe, but shout out to man Mugabe. You know, he part of the game, man. So I could throw your name out there. You was, you know, my man was getting unfairly treated. I want to appreciate that. I want to appreciate unfair treatment of the kids.
Yeah.
But you know, I was like that, but not all the way to the extent of him. And but that kind of made me be able to study learning how to, you know, be, I guess, stuck in my ways and all upset about the world. I just learned to take it on the chin for real and be like, all right, whatever, you know. Or I learned how to joke back, or I learned how to, you know.
Right.
So I ain't really judge people based off of the things they was going through, because I probably was already going through some shit and I was trying to deflect anyway. Mm-hmm. So I make the jokes about, you know, your hat being dingy or something. You know what I'm saying? He wild for looking smack at your hat. He was like, a hat. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about his hat because he working that hat. So, you know, that show you how much money he got. He walk around here with a Hugo Boss hat on that he work with. You know, he working his hat. That's right. Money. But I'm just like, tell you.
Motherfuckers. I got you, but you laughing. I got you. Trust me, I got you.
Bro, I'm on your team, bro.
I know, bro. I know. It's always on my team. I know.
Bro, why gotta be teams, bro? Don't gotta be teams.
What's every man for himself?
No, it could be. We together.
I know, man. We together.
Gang. Mm-hmm. It's Gush Talk.
Yeah.
On Facebook Live.
It's on Facebook. But I know these niggas as well.
I would never call your hat dingy, bro.
I wasn't saying you got a dingy hat, son. I was saying like the kid back in the day would have said dingy hat.
So do you feel like his hat is dingy?
His hat?
Yeah.
On his head? No, I don't think. No, I don't think the hat on his head is dingy.
For real?
Nope.
I don't think so. I like the hat personally.
Yeah, you know, personally, I like it too. Clean. What, bro?
Nothing, bro.
That's wild, bro. You know, y'all like to start stuff around here. Y'all like to start stuff around here. I don't really. Yeah. What's I want to know, because I was looking at this thing and the dude basically told like his baby mother was pregnant, so she wanted a baby mother yet, but maybe I don't know how that worked. I ain't never had no kids. Is she your baby mother before she had a baby?
Huh?
Is she your baby mother before she had a baby?
Yeah, you know the baby about to be.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure before I start talking and then I'll be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you gotta make sure it's yours. I guess I'll say that. But if you know it's yours,
fuck that.
You know,
we don't talk about stuff like that. We don't talk about people.
Not fraternity pool.
We don't talk about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I just had to put it out there, but I know. Well, mine was mine, but I'm just saying.
How you know?
Of course, I know it's mine.
He said, "How you know?"
I just know, nigga. Like, bruh. If I'm fucking
it was
this
a
girl,
question, bro.
I know.
Yeah, you hear me? You already got no shirt on. You sitting there trying to get all amped. He botched it.
But I knew because I was the only one with that girl, and when she was pregnant, I know it was mine. I knew that baby was mine.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. I respect that though. You know, and to her, I wasn't saying that you was out here wilding.
She ain't out here wilding, bro.
I wasn't saying that. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to look at this and be like, "What do you mean by how you know?"
Just a question.
I wasn't saying it like that. I had something. We might as well jump into y'all want to jump into something else?
Yeah, we can.
Sorry, all right, so what I want to do is we will do the forgive or not segment, right? And the forgive or not segment, come on, y'all, you know. Let me send a text message out. But the forgive or not segment is we're gonna get a celebrity maybe that has done something that is unforgivable, and I want to know y'all rocking with them or not? You know what I'm saying?
Name someone.
We not all right. Off the rip, we gonna name Tory Lanez. I want to know, is y'all still rocking with Tory Lanez? Was you ever rocking with them? That's the first question I asked. Was you ever rocking with Tory Lanez?
I knew of Tory Lanez, but I didn't even know he was a singer. I knew him as the rapper. So, but am I rocking with him? I like Megan Thee Stallion too. I like both of them, but man, I probably got to rock with Tory. I don't know the full story, and I don't think somebody will lie about getting shot.
Right.
But I'm not condoning with. I'm not with like hitting girls and hitting females and all that. But I don't want to see nobody. I feel like everybody deserves a chance. Just to be fair. But yeah, I'm still rocking with Tory Lanez.
Me, I can't even lie, bro. I'm about to go. I can't forget. I can to an extent, but I just
messed up, man. Like, nah.
What's your thought on it?
Because, bro, I get that shit happens, but shit happens for a reason. You get it, like we all get that, but at the same time, like
how that happened?
Like exactly, like you know what I'm saying?
How you let that happen?
Exactly, like no matter what.
He said the gun went off. So what if that was the real story?
How the fuck? Okay, bro.
I mean, it could happen, but I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that too much neither, but I don't know.
It can go off, but what's the chances of that happening?
Could y'all be in a situation where that happened?
No.
Yeah.
You can find yourself fighting over a gun with a bitch.
Fighting over a gun?
I'm saying like fighting over the gun.
Like now in my life?
All that situation.
No, not now, but some years ago probably.
I can't, bro. I'm not putting myself in that predicament.
But you don't think about it like that. You talking to somebody you
I
know.
respect that.
You know what I'm saying? You trust them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know they had this side about them. Y'all both under the influence. Things happen.
When you put it that way, then yes. When you put it that way, then yes. But at that time, I would handle it the way I would.
We all have witnessed each other in a predicament, not as extreme as that, but in a predicament where like under the influence kind of affects decisions and like how people act. So.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I feel y'all. I be like I think about it a lot because I see it.
Good, man. Vaccinated. Go ahead, man, with that dramatic pause, bro.
I see it. That mask ain't gonna work, boy. You got all them hoes in there.
Oh shit.
I see them a lot on my timeline sometimes, and I be thinking about it like, man, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and I was a fan of him, not the biggest fan. So if I was to not hear his music again, it wouldn't like hurt the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I still I didn't mind listening to his music in the first place. But it don't hurt when I hear it. It don't make me think of nothing when I hear it because I ain't never thought of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to me, just like, all right, let me go put on Tory Lanez. That's the first thing that comes to my mind sometimes. So I be like, man.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm listening. So do you forgive him?
Do I forgive him?
Or is it, are you still rocking with him?
I guess not. Because when I go to cut the music on, it's like
that's what you think about.
It'd be like, it throw me off.
I think about it too, but I just feel like, man, he's talented, like.
But it's enough talent in the world for me to be like, man, all right, whatever, man.
I just enjoy. I like Megan Thee Stallion too. I think I like Megan better than him.
I don't even listen to Meg.
Yeah, she tough.
Meg got it, man.
No, I like when she rap.
That's what I'm saying.
When she rap, like
I don't really like her performances. That I don't understand. They all kind of look the same, but when she rap, when I take actual flow,
I like that. I do like
flow,
that,
bro. Like even though she's talking about things I can't really relate to, but
yeah,
but
I can agree. I do like that
flow. Like and you repeat yourself 30, 40 times. Actual flow.
Right.
Lyrics.
I can agree with that. I do like that part when it comes to her, because when it comes to Meg, I do look forward to her actually trying to.
Do you got a favorite Megan Thee Stallion song?
It's probably on my motherfucker saved on my Instagram because that's the only time I be saying Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
No, I don't got no main.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Oh no, like it was one of. Oh, let me go see. Oh, BITCH, but I'd rather be a BITCH. I like that song because she was rapping to that motherfucker.
I like that one too, but it was the one John. She was like, he know he giving his money to make it. You know.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Moneybagg Yo, I think.
I can't remember the name of the song, bro, but that's how it went, bro.
Oh, that's Her and the Baby.
The Baby, yeah.
Her and the Baby. You and that you and that last
Yeah.
Her and the Baby. Yeah. But I like no wild stuff. I like Captain Hook.
Okay,
Man,
I know that song.
It's flow. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know that song.
Like, it's wild.
You heard of it. You just
nah. If you hear that joint, you gonna be like, oh, you know, because we men. Okay. We men, but like when you like listen to it, just as far as like this flow and just like consistent rhythm, like you like, dang, you know, and then what she's saying is kind of like, you know, like it's all right.
Yeah, you got some fans over here, man.
Yeah, you know, I seen her perform at college a couple of years ago, so that was cool too.
Man.
And I think they got her lucky too, bro, because I feel like she was just getting hot. Like I feel like they caught her at like a low price. Like I feel like now they can't afford her. They probably
did catch her at a low price.
I think because she was like just getting that, you know.
Remember Moneybagg Yo was just on Breakfast Club talking about how him and Bliss, and it was came for 10,000.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
And he was making 200 off of him. Man, that's what I tell. That's how we supposed to open up some. We supposed to get the get the B&B, man.
We gonna start with these skits, man.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about throwing parties, having people coming to our parties.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, man. So y'all can see the Gush Talk parties come through. You know, the Airbnb, we're gonna flood it. Some water.
Yeah, we might gonna have a game night real soon. You know.
With all of that.
Hopefully my man DQ can come, you know.
You said game night?
Yeah.
2K?
This nigga.
I know, you know how to do it, bro.
You did it on purpose.
I did. I did.
It's like, 2K could come, you know, but that's a lot of time. But like, you know, like just chill, you know, drink, you know.
Nah, I know what you meant, bro. You can do that.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Everybody's welcome, you know. Everybody. Who else? Is Chris Brown forgiven?
I knew y'all was going. I knew y'all was going to do
Chris Brown.
I agree.
So
I ain't lying. I'm rooting for my man. I'm rocking with my man.
Right. I'm with him on that.
But damn, I just lost. No, man. Hey, come back to me.
Yeah, Chris Brown cool. He cool with me. Can I pick another person?
No, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. What's it, bro? Go ahead.
R. Kelly.
Oh, I knew you was gonna do it.
Forgive? Is he forgiven?
Like, are you rocking with R. Kelly?
Nah, I ain't rocking with R. Kelly. He talented though. He like Trey. What's his name? Tory Lanez. He talented, but I ain't rocking with him.
R. Kelly got way more talent than Tory Lanez.
I agree, but Tory Lanez is new to the. R. Kelly had 30 years. So.
Right.
He talented, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I still be wanting to listen to one of my favorite songs, and I used that for my birthday all the way up until 2017 was The World's Greatest. You know. Mm-hmm. So he kind of ruined it, but every now and then, I ain't gonna lie, every now and then I probably push play on it for about 15 seconds and cut it off. You know?
I like Go Get Her, man. I really like
Go Get Her.
Hey.
R. Kelly, the remix.
Hey. I like that.
This nigga ain't bring up the remix.
I like that joint, and I like step, side to side, round and round. Yeah, that's my jump, man. That's my jump. But I can't. I ain't rocking with R. Kelly though.
Oh, I got another one. OJ.
OJ
wasn't even out of time, so I feel like
he's still alive, you know.
Yeah. I'm rocking with OJ though, because OJ is savage. If you ever go to his page, like he make you feel like he a murderer, bro. Like he make you feel like everything they say about him is true.
Who else you rocking with him?
What y'all think about OJ, man?
I guess I'm rocking.
Did he do it?
Do I think they did it? I mean,
me.
We'll go first then, bro.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh man.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh man.
I think he did it. I mean, hey.
What do you think? Man.
I'm being honest. I think he did it. I think that money that, you know, like I always say when we always talk about, I think money takes you a long way in this world.
Well, money show you for who you really are. I get what you're saying.
Money takes you a long way. He did everything, and we got a good lawyer. and the people are dead, and people can't tell their side of the story.
You're right.
So, yeah, I mean, but I think kind of like I think it had a positive effect because like we wasn't always looked at as the bad guy, like because he got off, like he didn't do it. And it was like, okay, now you can relax on the black people. They're not as bad as you think.
Shit, but they didn't do that though.
I know, but that's kind of like in a way, it's kind of like, okay, I think he did it though. Do you think he did it?
Yeah, I think he did it. And I was just listening to somebody saying something. Dr. Umar Johnson was just saying the only reason why they ain't say that he did, why they ain't find him guilty is because they didn't want riots. And they knew there was gonna be riots. And they was still fixing the streets from the riots in 92. From because his stuff happened in 95, I think 96.
So it
OJ.
be a long effect. That's what you said.
So they were saying that
they still trying to fix what happened in 92. So it's like they already know it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, it's gonna get destroyed again. So they was like, we might as well just go ahead and let him go, so they won't ruin everything in the protest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that's similar to what happened this year with George Floyd, where he was saying they only convicted the police officer because they felt like Minnesota already had riots and they was destroying shit, and they was like, if we do it again, you know what I'm saying, then we ain't gonna have shit in the city. The city gonna be on fire. So they was like, we might as well let them go. And so yeah, I think he did it, but I also agree with that though. I think that they let him off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they let him off because to them it was just a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather man, look, he killed these two motherfuckers and we let him off than for the whole city to be on fire, the whole LA County or whatever to be on fire because we sent this nigga to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What about Lord Tim?
Is he forgiven?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's new. That's the nigga we just showed you with King Von.
Yeah, he gonna kill King Von.
Allegedly.
That was in the video.
He said, nah, nigga, I seen the video. Yeah.
Can't forget that man, bro.
Why?
Good, bro. How the fuck would you do that, bro?
He with his mans.
What?
Remember King Von had a fight. You know, his squad was King Von's squad. And he ended up killing him.
I mean, that's just how.
My fault, rather than me, my fault. I forgot everybody had headphones on. I ain't thinking about my head.
Still, bro, I can't forget that man, bro. Even though that's the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still can't forget him. Even like, I can't forget that man at all, bro.
I just feel like it's part of the,
if that's the case, if you can't forgive him, you can't forgive no person who do anything.
That's the life that they live. So it's like,
I mean, it will come with the good, come with the bad. I mean,
I ain't with him, and I ain't too against him, you know, because I like King Von music. But I just feel like you ride for your man, you know, that he ride for his friend. You know, King Von, you know, like King Von, man, you know, they probably did the same thing.
I see why you saying that, bro. But
so,
I get all that.
Would you have done that?
Shot somebody? No, I don't think I would unless I felt like they was gonna shoot me.
What about you? If you in the fight, y'all with your man
like us right now, probably not.
Yeah,
because I don't think that's the type of vibes we give off. Like, you know, I feel like they like that. Let's get out and, you know, but nah. They'll be kind of like my.
King Von?
I think Quando Rondo and King Von was cool when they had like a little disagreement and they had a fight. And I think when the fight happened, he shot King Von.
His man, Quando Rondo man shot.
Yeah. Is he forgiving you? Like, how you feel? Like, rocking with him, or how you feel about that situation?
I ain't rocking with him because I feel like in that specific situation, it was too easy to fight. Mm-hmm. It was too easy.
It was unnecessary to pull the
gun on. Like it was too easy to just.
But you know, they always say ain't no rules, you know?
I mean, it's no rules, but it looked like.
You gotta control your circle too, though.
But I mean, I get what Tate's saying as far as that instance right there when you're in the moment, and it's a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it wasn't like it was just Quando Rondo and King Von. It was Quando Rondo, King Von, and a bunch of other niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and then you don't know what Quando Rondo's saying to him while you're in the car.
You don't know who else got gun on.
You don't know what's happened. They already talked to each other in the car before they even came around. It was before the fight happened. So when the fight happened, you see like he just jumped out, he shoot.
Yeah.
Right? So that could have been already the thought. That could have been like him just responding. But from the video where they just fighting, the first time he shot King Von, they still was tussling. He shot him, and then he stopped, and then he shot more times. So the issue
with the video,
I did, but I don't really remember it vividly.
So my
issue
with that was like, bro, y'all, you could have stole the shit out of him. You could have
had a big fight.
You could have either hit him with the gun, or, you know what I'm saying? Because you had perfect view to do whatever you wanted to do to him, because he couldn't see you. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like you snuck and shot him anyway, like. So I can't forgive you for that. Now, if they was just in the brawl in the fight and he walked up, and just off them, man, that's just how the streets go. But for you to be in the midst of the fight and you like it looked like it was premeditated, like he was that was the plan. Like, man, if he do something, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that was the plan.
I don't know why I say that because
he was like they fighting, like he got my man's,
But I don't know why I say that. It seemed like
King Von rap about those type of things, so who knows what King Von capable of?
But we already fighting now. We already fighting,
but I know what you're capable of.
But all right,
I shot so many niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be the one you're gonna be shooting.
But he ain't the one that you was shooting at anyway. I mean, he ain't the one you.
But you shooting at my crew.
But they wasn't shooting. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but you fighting my crew and you known for shooting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you get out of the car and you evaluate that situation, if King Von's the one who rapping about being the shooter, and he the one that's in they the one that's tussling. His friends is not doing nothing. Like, if you watch the whole video, his friends it's a bunch of niggas, but they not doing nothing at all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched that joint vividly, bro. Like, when it dropped, as soon as it dropped, I ain't talk too much, but as soon as it dropped, because I sent it to Blame, bro. Because the exact video from the club went to this girl page, and she posted it, like, from Atlanta, right? Yeah. Posted it. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, that shit was right as soon as she posted it. And I sent it to Blame. Bro, his men weren't doing much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It was a little unnecessary.
So that's why it is the rules.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't forgive it. But I wouldn't feel like I felt like, man, that shit is how the streets go. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? So if I see them niggas on the street, I won't be like, man, he wild as shit. Cause I know how that shit go. It's like if y'all two get into it, both of y'all got guns on y'all, and Tay put his gun out on you and you shoot Tay. But he put his gun on you. Like, you shot him because you had to. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what he was going to do when he put it out on you. He could have just been trying pump fake with you, but you just defended yourself. I can't be mad at you and be like, but I could be like, bro, you know him though, bro. Right. You know he wouldn't. But I can't be mad to the extent of like you wrong because he did pull a gun out on you. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So I see, he did. That's what he known for. That's what he popped it off to, and it's the mist.
I'm sorry, my bad.
So I get it. You respond to it like, man, fuck it.
I can't stay still, bro. You know what I mean?
You know, but I don't feel like I just gotta see how that court case run out, man. Because from that video, it's gonna look like, man, you wrong all the way.
Yeah, do. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
that in court ain't no street laws in court, so it's gonna be straight. Whatever we see right here, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You wrong for that. So. Yeah, and it don't matter because they're gonna be like, man, the fight was between two other people. You walked up, like, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why I can say, like, yeah, he wrong far as that part, because I get it from their aspect, but from his aspect, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? This is what we brought the guns here for, just in case a nigga was gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we brought the guns here for. And if you the shooter, like, I remember I was listening to Gilly. Gilly said that if you the shooter, that's because you got less to live for. Because the nigga that's rapping ain't gonna be the shooter. The nigga that's supplying the drugs ain't gonna be the shooter. The nigga that's the driver ain't gonna be the shooter. Mm-hmm. If you the shooter, your only job, I'm gonna put money in your pocket for you to stand right here and make sure don't nobody do nothing. And guess what? You being a shooter, you the lowest one on this food chain because you gonna be the one that's quick to go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, point. Yep.
So that's so from his point of view, that's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm here to protect. My man been telling me this whole time, bro, man, make sure don't nobody. And if you my man, you the shooter, I'm adding you up. Make sure you on your game. Yeah, nigga, that's my dog. This the shooter. So you already, and you see the videos before that happened where they had the guns and all that, they was sticked up. So he was already in the mood. They already was in the midst of it. Like, death was on their mind for real. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was even gonna be them or them, it was like somebody. So they knew that's already in their head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't say you wrong because when you in that mentality and you in that midst of it, you in that. That's your mindset of it. But I feel like, man, for the bigger picture, yeah, you wrong. The bigger picture, man, that shit could have been squashed. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's coming from a civilian, mindset.
Yeah,
we could just gotta hit each other, hurt each other. We just talk it out, and it comes to some agreement, some type of thing. But that street life is different. There's no rules, so it's either me or you.
Yeah, that was a good one though. I ain't think you gonna go there. That was a good one.
Yeah, because it's relevant.
Yeah.
Who else? Anybody I can think of?
I go ahead, man. Say your man, bro. Say your man. So we can go ahead and say no and get him over with, man.
Who?
6ix9ine.
Oh, I forgot. So what's the question? What about him? What about him? What about him? You said his name. You said it. What about him? What about 6ix9ine?
You forget 6ix9ine, you're not rocking with him.
I'm in the middle.
No, bro. No.
Then
I respect it.
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I'm in the middle because go back to what I said. Like can't expect somebody who ain't a street dude to live by a street code. So he was never street from the jump. And then again, back to what I always said, 6ix9ine showed how far money can take you.
But look, wait. Even when he got home from jail, he still do the same street stuff though.
So y'all pay attention to it.
But you can't keep saying a dude that's not from the street. But then,
not that he from the street, he ain't street.
Or a dude that ain't street.
Snitch, bro.
Wait. But you can't keep saying a dude that ain't street, but his whole thing is that he's street.
That's because people fell for it.
But he's still doing it.
People falling for it. No, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So you gotta take him as who he's saying he is. Take him for who he is.
I go back. Yeah, I mean, he did what he felt like he needed to do. He's a civilian. I mean, that was saying he's not a street guy. He did what he felt like, what he felt like he's supposed to do. He didn't grow up like that.
So and they
a lot of niggas that don't.
So that's why I'm not too against him, but I don't forgive him because at the same time, you jeopardize people's freedom. You let people want that like you like that you this person you not.
When I look at 6ix9ine, but I don't see no gangster. I don't see none of that. I agree. I see a scared kid. I see a scared ass kid. Bro.
I just see a nigga with money.
Man, I see a scared ass kid.
I see a nigga with money.
Who just look for a way out.
I see an opportunist.
Yeah.
He's still a scared kid to me though. He's an opportunist.
I think he was a scared kid at first. I don't think he's a scared kid now. I think
right now he is scared.
No, but I don't think he's a scared kid though. I think at first the scared kid. I think that was when it first was happening.
That's what I'm
water. So if I drunk it first,
it's on the refrigerator. But I think he was a scared kid early on. You know what I'm saying? When it first started happening, and they first started popping off. But I think when he started saying, "Oh, these niggas really gonna protect me," they started doing what he wanted to do. And then when they started doing what they wanted to do, that's when he ain't like that. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm. What was the second part?
They protected him, so he did what he wanted to do, and then they started to do what they wanted to do. Yeah,
money.
But you can't really expect them some real wolves, bro. The
but that's what they,
them niggas were some real wolves, and that nigga promised them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he didn't come through. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what he promised them? But why should I be loyal if I don't know you? I know you for like a year.
Then why bring him around?
Because y'all gonna do what I say because I got money.
So
y'all gonna move how I want to move because I got money. Y'all gonna protect me because I got money.
You gotta know, bro.
So you rocking with that?
No, I ain't rocking with that. But I you know what I'm saying? Like my mom said, let me you squeeze it. You sweet. You sweet. You fell for it. The people who believe them, like all who got locked up, sweet for even believing that. Like that's what I'm having when him and McMill got in that fight. I'm having McMill ain't act out because it's all a part of what it's all a part of the game of what he doing.
Okay.
Like he's a known snitch, but at the same time, he did what he had to do. He didn't. If he was raised off how he acts, he wouldn't have snitched because he owed loyalty. You can't owe loyalty to somebody you just met, to something you just got into. If something happened with you, I'm gonna ride for you because I know you for so long. We've been through something, so I'll be more inclined to ride for you than a nigga outside that I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
get
him
that.
because of the loyalty there. We've been through. I know I can trust you. You know, I know you trust me. I know you got my back. He don't know he got them. He don't know they got his back on that. He just know that they hit for the money. Because when he was gone, he wouldn't be that guy. So it just shows how far money can get you.
I agree with all that you're saying, but what I'm saying is he put himself in that situation.
He did.
So he got to take full responsibility for that.
Why?
Because he put himself in that situation.
Why you got to take full responsibility? I got
money. Because they had to take full responsibility.
No, they didn't. They ain't had money. They did what I said. They were stupid enough to believe what I said.
No, but they had to take full responsibility for their situation now. They're in jail now, right? They had to take full responsibility for everything they did. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got no money to get him a good lawyer to bail him to get him out.
Yeah, I mean,
time, so.
But look though, you saying the money thing, that's cool. He got more money, but that don't mean that he right or wrong because of the money.
He was right or he was wrong. I think he did what he felt like he needed to do.
But
like he said in the interview, I said I'm not rocking with it.
So I want to know why is that how you still listen to this?
I like his music.
No, you don't, but you can't sit there and say you like that shit.
Was I not listening to 6ix9ine before he got into his
thing? No, you was. I agree.
Yeah, like I mean,
but why you like that shit?
Why I like his music? I mean, this is crank.
No, it don't. It don't crank.
If he wasn't a snitch, people would listen to his music.
It don't crank. Nobody ever said that shit crank.
Every day I'm not sitting there cranking the 6ix9ine music, but if it happened to come on, it could turn you up a little bit. It's just unfortunate that he told on his peoples, but he got to live with that. Like Shadi and all them in jail, they doing their time, they sleeping all right, they 6ix9ine got to live with what he done.
Oh, she said separate the art from the artist. I will listen to R. Kelly. Wow.
You see that?
Alicia.
Oh man.
I never knew.
Oh man.
I never knew.
Yep, I don't judge.
I do. You was being judged right now, lady. I'm let you know that now.
Yeah, I don't judge, but
judging you like shit right now.
Yeah.
Big judge.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't even gonna say him. That's the crazy part. I didn't even think about.
So the bravado,
I wouldn't even think about him.
His whole everything about him, you disagree with. You just like the music.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's funny, entertaining. Like honestly, like when he was locked up, the internet was dead for real, But like I said, he got sleep. He ain't sleeping good at night, bro. He's slowly hurting him, killing himself. That's why he got to go through the weight losses and stuff. Like he feeling it, bro. He can fake like he not. He hurting, bro. He hurting. He's scared. He don't know when his last day gonna be. They getting Shine and getting respect in jail. He ain't getting no respect out here. So it's time. It's time probably won't come too. And he may even hurt himself. So he gotta live with that. That's why I say I'm not too with him. I'm not with him, but I'm not against him because I knew when he got in the situation, like he gonna tell. I can't see him at 22, 23 years old sitting there for 40 some years. Oh, some people he met within a year ago. I don't see him doing that. I feel like he's smarter than that. And I feel like maybe them messing with his baby mother is probably a little bit of excuse. But I mean, he just needs something to justify himself. You know what I mean? Hey, they probably did, they probably didn't, but he needs it for himself. Put his mind at some ease. Like I did it because they was messing with my baby mother, they was stealing from me.
Right.
But you did it because damn well you can't do that time, bro. And it ain't worth it. You don't even know these people like that.
So he just found he looked for an excuse.
Yeah, and his mind, you know what I'm saying? He gotta live with that. He gotta live with that. His music, all right. All
right, I feel that.
Is you rocking with him?
Nah, I ain't rocking with y'all.
Okay.
Crazy,
and I downloaded that first album, man. I looked at that motherfucker. I deleted the album too, man.
It's all right. I ain't downloaded the album though. But
the first one, I downloaded the first one. Right, I was like, I wanted to see him.
My guy put me on the 6ix9ine.
I wanted to see him.
When I first seen 6ix9ine, he did the song, the Gumbo song, and I was like, "Who is this man?" Like, nothing about him scream gangster.
No, not only download. I bought the first album. Paid. Man. It's before he snitched. I paid. I was like, man, I listened to the album and I didn't like it, but it was like, I get it.
His music.
I like the one joint with Nicki Minaj, but it was like,
that's called Fifi.
Yeah, Fifi, man. I like Fifi.
I gotta get his music, but I didn't snitch it. None of it made it feel. It didn't feel like it was
when he came out of jail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like it didn't feel. It was like all right. You know what I'm saying. Like it felt like it felt like he needed to come back. You know what I'm saying? It felt like he needed to come back.
Like I said, you gotta live with that. You gotta live with those decisions, you know. You know, him telling on Cardi B and putting Jim Jones and all of them in that situation.
He was big wildin'. He was big wildin'.
You gotta live with that.
Come on, he was big wildin'.
I ain't with that. But he
was big.
He's not a gangster though. He not a gangster, bro.
You can't tell me nothing, bro. All the things you said about his crew, man, because they was disloyal, man. They did this.
No. That's what he wanted to himself.
No. But I'm saying all of the things, all you said about that, it's nothing that you could have said to defend him bringing up Cardi B.
Nothing. That's why he not forgiven.
But how you still listen though? Like that don't make so you can separate the argument.
Yeah, definitely.
I understand.
He entertaining. I mean, that's why you heard what's his name? What's the big one got locked up from New York? The dark skin one.
Casanova.
He said he don't want to go to 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine will bring a different person out of people. Like he lived, so it's like one of the things you just don't even want to entertain. And like they say, like we said, we stop entertaining him, then he'll eventually fall off. But he got a fan base, and people don't know his fan base is bigger outside the United States. So like I say, like all that money, you still gonna be unhappy. So, all that money and all the girls and all that, like it looked good. We probably hurting deep now. I can only imagine. But he's selfish, so he's selfish. So he gonna do anything. He gonna put himself before anybody. And it don't matter if you're doing 15 years, 30 years, if you got a daughter, if you got a good thing going, it don't matter. Because he's only gonna look out for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something you gotta understand when you walk in there, when you meet people like him.
Is y'all forgiving Usher for the Usher bucks?
What happened? I'm confused. Was that real money?
No, it wasn't real money, but he threw him.
Oh, when he threw him at the stripper.
Man, it's a lemon squeeze it, man. Usher, he get away with it. That been us. We be out of there.
Yeah, they were picked our ass, man. Get the fuck out of here. I forget Usher for that, man.
I forget Usher.
I'm with that shit. Throw them fake buttons. Throw that shit.
I feel like you don't got to though, but
he ain't got to. But I think it was promotion for something. But I think he should have like in advance, like what I'm saying. Even if he would have just gave them money in advance and then threw it.
Donald Sterling.
Nah, I mean I feel like that's really was embedded in him. Like that ain't something that like.
Yeah. What did he do? Why did I say his name?
He was the coach, not the coach, the owner, the Clippers owner, old Clippers.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah, he ain't. Nah. What he said, that shit definitely nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I always say this though, when you like white people, period, a lot of shit is embedded in them, right? Just like shit is embedded in us.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things that they might say that even if they feel like they ain't mean to say it, like that shit is deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just a thought that crossed your mind. Like if you know what I'm saying? So when people say certain things, hey man, like DMX said, like somebody show you who they is. Like you supposed to believe that. You believe a snake is a snake. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying that. Just take a person for who they are.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
see what the problem, like I said, the problem I had with that was like not like because I treated people the same way that even though I knew their ways. Like I kind of like, that was one of my problem compared to like, all right, you got a tendency of doing this. Let me take a step back. You got a tendency to steal, so I'm gonna not let you in my house.
Right.
I'm gonna sit on the porch. But I'll still let you come in the house. Because I hope that, you like, all right, let me not, I don't gotta do this to him.
I feel like do you think that you manage that better now? No.
Yeah, I do. I think I'm still working on it, but I feel like I get better at it. It's like it's just gotta be a point in time you just gotta think about yourself. It's like in that time you gotta have a point in your life or some type of morals or some like standard where it's like when it comes to this, I gotta put myself first no matter who it is.
Right.
And that's kind of where I'm at with that.
But do you get to that point, or when do you get to that point of, you know what, I got to put me first, no matter what.
And
In
I
this
was saying,
situation, like in the specific situation, because it gets into situations where the decision could be harder for you to choose you, but you
Right.
still have to choose you.
What you mean?
Like, well, let's say, for instance, you dealing with somebody that might not be good for you, but you, like you said, you ain't giving up on them because you ain't ready to. You like, man, like you did this or you did this, and I believe you can get through that or you can fix this. When do it get to a point where you say, all right, I'm not happy?
When there's nothing else to give.
Is
In
that
that
too late
scenario,
though?
is it too late?
So when you feel like you ain't got nothing else to give, is it too late?
It's kind of like beating a dead horse. Like it's over.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Like,
because he wild. He
like
big
there's
deal,
no,
man.
if you've done all you can, right?
Right.
You've done all you can. Like you've tried all measures, and it still doesn't work. And it's like you have no other options. Like there's no point.
Yeah.
I feel like, there's no point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like, but I feel like you gotta learn, man. Them red flags, you get them red flags all the time.
But sometimes some people go through things when they act out and they do things, they going through their own things, and I feel like sometimes it's not their fault. So that's why sometimes you kind of just gotta
stick it out.
You gotta like kind of like try. You gotta like use your best judgment. Because sometimes some people can, like you can get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and they can treat you really bad because that's all they know. But compared to you work with them, you try to, just try to understand.
Yeah.
Compared to people who just playing like 6ix9ine, just plain selfish. You just want what they want, how they want it, and whenever they want it. And they'll do anything it takes to get what they want. So I think it's just all in the person. It's all in the person. But I feel like you gotta have, like, some people like, I got standards. My girl can't have this, or the guy can't have this. It's like you gotta have that with your own like your personality trait and what you believe in, what you want to stand for. You gotta have that standard. You can't sit there.
That's something good we can talk about next week. Personality clashes.
Yeah,
with somebody that you.
It's one of the things you just gotta put on your shoulder. Like, this is what it is. This me. Like, you gotta take it or not.
Gotta own it.
Yeah, so that's why I wish I could have advocated for myself when I was younger.
Yeah.
With that, like, nah, like you ain't about to run over me, bro. Like, you cool, but you don't want that confrontation with somebody that's supposed to be your friend or your cousin or your classmate, your partner. You don't want that. So you don't want that conversation because you want to believe that you can trust them. You want to believe that it was a mistake. Like, I stole from your accident. I thought it was my $50 3 times. You want to believe it, but it's like they showing you more and more that, and it's like,
what make me mad about people who steal, though? It usually be somebody that you actually was doing so much for.
Mm-hmm.
You know
they
what I'm
had to steal.
Like, and that's what, and that shit bother me the most because it feel like, bruh, I wanna trust you so much.
Right. And
it don't even gotta be stealing. It could be just, you giving the responsibility of your well-being to somebody. Like, you can be like, hey, I'm gonna trust you to do this for me, or take this money order down to the bank or whatever, and they doing shit with the money. You know what I'm saying? Or they come to you like, oh, I need money for this, this, and this, and you giving it to them, and they not doing what they supposed to be doing with the money, or shit like that. That shit like grind my gears. Like, it's like, man, I want to believe that's who you is, that you would do what you're supposed to do, and when you don't do it, a lot of times people get stuck into them relationships, them cycles of trying to force people to be better.
Instead of taking them for who they are.
Yeah, taking them for who they is.
But sometimes people need that push, though.
They do. I agree. Some people, but you gotta be able to manage how far you push somebody and how far, because it become a point where you pushing them enough where you will be leaning over too. You don't want to lean over. You don't want to push them hard enough where you lean over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you in your own way, because you gotta get back up. And when you don't push them too far for them to help you up. Right. Because you don't push them, and they don't even want to be pushed that hard. They don't want to be pushed that far. They stuck in their ways, but you don't push them, and you don't fell over. And
Right.
lost your damn marbles.
Man, you gotta find your way to get back.
Find your way to get back up, and they still stuck where they was at anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that just a lost cause right there, then.
Yeah, but a lot of us get in them situations with lost causes, and we stick it out, and that we be the ones that they remember. That such and such, man. I remember, but we don't have them same memories.
Right.
To them, we the ones who helped, or we the ones who provided a little bit. To us, they the ones that we couldn't believe did what they did. You know what I'm saying? That or that we did see. We did expect them to do what they was gonna do, and we kind of was like, damn, that's fucked up. You is who we thought you was. You know what I'm saying? But it be like that. I try to. That's why I try to stay out of situations, stay out of relationships that is based around somebody depending on something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could be friends when I see that neither one of us have anything to offer each other, but we could be cool, and then we could be cool when I see that we could be around each other and have nothing to offer. But then we could be friends when I see that whatever I offer you isn't limited or hindered by something that you offering me, or you know what I'm saying? We could be equal in whatever we offering each other without it being a clash. You know what I'm saying? That's when we could be friends. So we could be cool without everything else. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
How y'all feel about that?
I agree.
100%. All right, man. Shout out to everybody who came and kicked it with us. We kind of was lit a little bit today, though. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at the numbers. The numbers was up there a little bit. Shout out to y'all for coming to bang with the gang. Check us out again next week on Gush Talk, live on Facebook and YouTube. Brain Fluid, live on YouTube. Y'all can check us out. Make sure y'all follow me, Screech the God, SCREECHDAGOD, on all platforms. You follow my man Big Vonntae on Instagram. Follow my man
and Twitter.
And Twitter. Follow my man King _Quan 2 N's 202 on Instagram. And
oh my goodness, bro. It's cool, bro. Stay down, Quan. Man.
I want to say stay strapped, but stay down.
Man, nah.
I mean, you know the docs do now. But
what is it?
Follow him, subscribe, like, comment.
You motherfucker.
What I say?
I don't know. But I'm gonna look back on this motherfucker. I'm gonna figure out what you said. I'm on your ass. But
hey, well, you got
fuck you.
Samuel Jackson talking over there.
What?
Cursing up a storm like that. Motherfucking ass, your motherfucker.
Hey.
But shout out to y'all, man, for coming to watch us. We did a good hour today. I like this hour. I feel like we gotta get more into we'll talk about that later. I ain't gotta worry about that. Get out of our business. But check us out. Make sure y'all go on the page. We're gonna have way more content coming. I'm trying to tell y'all, my man Tay about to be the best director to ever come out ever.
Hopefully.
And hopefully.
Man, he gonna be the best director.
We got that coming. My man Dude, he gonna have something coming for y'all too. Y'all know me. I'm coming with some stuff. Screech and y'all can check us out. We coming with some new Snack Creek stuff. Y'all gaming page. I want to tell y'all gaming, Joe.
So I ain't got my gaming stuff together yet.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm doing the streaming thing. I need my man to get on with me, but
I'm gonna get the P5.
Right now,
man.
I'm solo right now.
I'm gonna get the P5, man. I'm gonna get the P5.
Man, a lot of people talk, man. It's easy to talk.
All talk, man.
Like I said, I'm gonna get the P5. I don't care what he say. By the time I get that jump, though, I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it.
So y'all doing about 2K.
Yeah.
You
can do Call of Duty too.
We do Call of Duty though. We do Call of Duty.
No, he was saying like what we gonna do, but definitely 2K.
It's more so for 2K.
Y'all play Rocket League?
Nah,
I know how to play it though.
I don't know how to play Rocket League. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like you are.
I'm alright at that. Yeah.
I'm
pretty much good at any game I play. So.
What's Rocket League?
It's hard though. Like it ain't hard as it's hard as difficult for
I'm
control.
decent. Let me not say I'm good. I'm decent.
I'm decent.
It was like Fortnite.
Nah, it's like a soccer in your car, like racing.
Yeah.
It's like the describe it is like, man, whatever. But when you playing it, niggas take it serious.
It's
like
intense,
yeah. It's intense. Biggie, he be in that drink. For real, like and if you charge him up, he'll hit like 5 with your ass. Like if you charge him up, he'll be playing. But yeah, man, make sure y'all go follow us, man. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week.
If y'all got any do-rags out there,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what the boss said.
Who
man,
making
Swice,
do-rags?
but at the same time, but whoever making do-rags, bro, sponsor me, bro. I got you, bro. I said that wrong, didn't I? I said that wrong.
No, you didn't say it wrong, but you said it right. But we can work on it, man. It's episode 10.
Damn,
Shout to y'all. Shout to y'all. It's episode 10. My man did it right. He did
Put
it
me
right.
on, bro.
I
Put
got
me
you,
on,
bro.
bro.
Forever. All right, y'all. Peace.